He laughed at my startup idea. Now his CEO works for me. He clinked his glass against the mic, laughed loud enough for the whole rooftop to turn. I mean, who invests in soap bars for shelters? And I stood there, arms crossed, holding the prototype in my coat pocket. Funny how people think your dream is disposable, until it's their last lifeline. I'm 33. I was a part-time cashier at a CVS in Newark, New Jersey. Spent my nights restocking lotion bottles, and sketching supply chains on receipt paper. He was the first person who called me brilliant. Said I was wasted behind a counter. Bought me cheap Chinese and made me believe the world had room for ideas like mine. Natural hygiene kits for domestic abuse shelters. He even offered to pitch it with me at that angel investor mixer. Said we'd go halfsies. Said he believed. But at that rooftop? He pitched his idea instead. Some dumb app that lets people tip baristas with memes. When I reminded him, he laughed. Said, nobody's funding bar soap, Maya. It's not scalable. I watched him collect 3 business cards while my box of samples stayed unopened under a chair. For weeks, I stopped speaking during breaks. Even my hands felt betrayed, they wouldn't draw anymore. It was like I'd been erased in my own skin. Every time I washed my hands at work, I felt the sting. Like his laughter had left something invisible and acidic on me. But silence has a way of sharpening things. I launched a small Shopify store, called it Second Skin. Every product named after women I met in shelter kitchens. I handwrote thank you notes. Packed orders between shifts. One day, a video went viral. A survivor reading my letter on TikTok, 2.7 M views overnight. Within 6 months, we had our first wholesale deal with a women's nonprofit in DC. Last winter, his startup folded. Turns out, mean tipping isn't that useful in a recession. And guess who applied for head of product at Second Skin Incorporated? His former CEO. I hired her. She's brilliant. And I made sure she saw the box of soap bars with my name embossed on each one. Now when I stand on rooftops, it's only to breathe. Not to prove. Some people will only value your vision once it no longer includes them. Has anyone ever laughed at your dream and lived to regret it?